Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a recipe for some lentil chili that I know you guys are gonna love. Alright, if you're new here, I'm Claire. My channel is all about mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff, so definitely hit that subscribe button down below if you are into any of that. I love to cook, and this whole coronavirus has put such a damper on my normal cooking and shopping. So I thought, why not make some soup? It's hearty, it's filling, and I thought that I would do lentil soup, not because I'm a vegetarian, which I am, but right now the grocery stores are crazy, you guys. I went just a couple days ago and there was no ground beef, ground turkey, nothing like that available. So if you find yourself lacking in the meat department, head over to the dry goods and see if you can snag yourself a bag of lentils. When I went, there was piles of lentils. Nobody was buying lentils for this emergency. Everyone went right for the meat. So even if you are a meat eater, maybe try lentils this time around and you might be surprised at how delicious it is. Now I'm calling this chili because I'm using chili powder and chili flavorings for it. However, I'm missing one key ingredient, which is a bell pepper. I normally put a bell pepper in my chili no matter what, but I don't have any and I'm not gonna run to the store, so this is going to be what I have on hand and we are going to make it work. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is make my own broth. This is entirely optional. You can get the kind that comes in the can or the box, but I like to make my own using scraps from the week, from what we ate. And I just pour some water, throw some spices in there and let it simmer all morning. And then I just strain it. And I have this great hearty homemade broth that is also a good way not to waste anything. Then I am going to just throw a diced onion into my pot. Onions are really good during this crisis because they do have a lot of nutritional benefits, but they last a really long time. So in the way of fresh food, they're a good choice. I'm also going to put a big ol' hefty scoop of garlic in here. I will leave a full recipe for everything I'm doing in the description down below if you guys want to print it out or snapshot it or whatever when you go to the store. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of tomato paste in there too. Tomato paste is something I always keep on hand because it makes everything taste better. Next, I am going to add a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. And now I'm going to add all of my broth. I figured this was about 7 to 8 cups of broth. I did not measure it, but that's about how much that holds. I've done this quite a few times. So if you were to make this on your own, that's how much you'd need. Now I know this looks a little bit thin for chili, but those lentils are gonna soak up a lot of water, so you need to keep that in mind. In lieu of the pepper, I'm actually gonna put carrots in my chili today. And of course, I'm going to save all these peels in my bag and put it in my freezer, and this will be the broth for next week's soup. So you should definitely think about doing that if you've never done it. And I've just chopped these carrots up nice and small, and I'm gonna throw them on in the pot. Now I'm gonna add my chili powder. This worked out to be about half a tablespoon. You know, there are no rules here these days, so I'm just estimating all of it, but I would say it's about half a teaspoon of chili powder. I'm also going to add some Himalayan salt. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I made my own broth. It didn't have any salt in it. If you buy broth, a lot of times it's a little bit salty, so you might need to amend how much salt you throw in there. And then just a couple shakes of some black pepper. I'm also going to throw in some Worcestershire sauce. Now if you're a vegan or if you're a vegetarian that doesn't eat fish, you can skip that part. But I find that it adds the best smoky chili flavor. Now I'm going to add 2 different types of lentils, but you could definitely use whatever type you have. These are some red lentils. They are pretty small and they're nice and soft when you cook them. Make sure you rinse your lentils first. And this ended up being about a half a cup of red lentils. Now I also have these brown lentils. These have a little bit more texture to them. They're a little bit larger, and I went ahead and added about half a cup of those as well. I just thought we might as well mix it up with a couple different kinds of lentils. And now you just have to wait for that to come to a low boil. You cover it, and they take about half an hour to 35 minutes to cook. You'll know when they're done. They are nice and soft, and that chili gets really thick, and it's exactly what you want in like a nice comforting chili. You could definitely add beans to this if you like a real beany chili. However, these lentils, which are legumes, are like enough fiber for me. I definitely don't want to add more beans to that situation. All right, you guys, I am done with my chili. It is so good. I know if you make this, you will definitely want to curl up on your sofa and just feel delightfully comforted by all of the flavors. And of course, I challenge you, if you are a carnivore, to give the lentils a go. They really are inexpensive, and they last forever in your cupboard. So in this time, I would give it a try if you haven't. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I hope you guys are all staying safe. Let's just try to get through this together, and if we have to just eat delicious food on the sofa till this all goes away, then that's what we'll do, right? Of course, come back for more mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. I post new videos every Wednesday, every Sunday. Right now I'm trying to add a few little bonus ones in here and there, so you can look forward to that. And of course, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. So good.